Hello guys, welcome back on my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Shaima. I'm so glad that you're watching my new video, and if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe. So for today's video, I've made a half cut crease with some eyeliner and some lashes. I am not really a liner person, to be honest, but for today's look I really felt I wanted to do a liner, and if you want to know how I made this makeup look right here, please keep watching. For today's makeup look, I'm using the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's not a secret anymore that I adore this palette. This is one of my favorite palettes of this year, and this palette is just perfect. All of the colors in this palette are perfect, so really get your hands on this palette because it will never let you down, and all of the colors are amazing, and I freaking love this palette. Thank you, Anastasia, for making this. Thank you so much. So first I'm starting off with my Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot from MAC. This will make sure that my eyeshadow will stay all day long and won't crease, and that the colors will pop out even more. So the first shade I'm working with is Orange Soda, and this will be my transition shade. I'm using a fluffy brush from NYX Cosmetics, and this one was from the Christmas collection, so I don't really know what the name is of this brush, but if you just use a fluffy brush like this, that's also fine. So when I put my brush into the shadow, I just tap off the excess so I don't have too much of shadow on my eye. And again, starting at the end of the eye and with circular motions, applying the shadow with a very light-handed hand. So really make sure you don't press too hard, because that will make the colors not blend better. You're just going to hurt yourself, and you don't want that. Right now with the shade Burnt Orange, I'm just going to darken up a bit the crease of my eye. So now I'm going back with the shade Orange Soda, and I'm just making sure that it looks well blended. So right now we're going with the shade Mulberry in the crease. We are not going to add too much because we want the orange color to be still there, and we are going to use a preciser brush for that. I'll be using the Tapered Blending E35 brush from Sigma. And with the Look Soft Diviner from Zoeva, I am using the shade Orange Soda just to blend out these harsh lines right here. And also with a very light-handed hand, we are going to blend this out. You really have to have a lot of patience for blending your shadow, but at the end of the day, it's really worth it. I always get so annoyed when my shadows are not blended very well, so when I know that I don't really have a lot of time to do my makeup, I never wear shadows. And if you probably will see me someday, you will see that I'm not wearing shadow because I never have time, if that makes sense. So after I blended the other shadows, I want to add the shade Mulberry again because I really wanted to show up on my lid. And again, with the same technique, we're going to apply this. What I really love about these shadows, they are so amazing to blend. Like, you don't have to put a lot of effort, and they just slide on and they just blend in together, and it's there. It's on fleek, you know? And I just love that about these shadows. Again, with the shade Orange Soda, we are going to reapply this until you are happy with the result. So right now I'm going to cut my crease just into here. So I'm going to do like a half cut crease, and I'm going to fill that in with some shimmers. But let's first start with cutting the crease, and I'm going to use the NC20 concealer from MAC. To cut my crease, I'm going to use a flat concealer brush, and I just really love to apply that with a flat concealer brush. I am using the Superlux 24 brush, and I'm just going to stamp the crease on the lid. Once you apply the concealer, you really have to make sure that you work the shimmers very fast on the lid. The reason why is because everything you put on wet concealer will just show up more, and that means also that the shimmers will pop out. And once you apply a shimmer on a wet concealer, it means that you have a blinding result. So really make sure that you know what kind of colors you want to use on top of it, and just apply them and just enjoy how it looks like, because it's so amazing what a concealer underneath shadow can do. So the first shade I used was Glistening, and the second shade is Bronze, and I'm just applying them right here on the middle of the lid. Guys, look how gorgeous these colors are. Like, you cannot blame me how much I love this palette. You really cannot blame me. So the last shade I'm using is Sultry, and I'm just applying that right here. And I am mixing that with the shade Bronze. At the end of the lid, I'm just using the shade Mulberry again, just a little bit, to make sure that this is all blended together. So as you guys can see, this is done. I'm going to do my other eye off camera, and then I'll be back with you. So for eyeliner today, I'm using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. So for lashes, I'm going to use the Primark lashes in Dubai, and to be honest, this is the first time I'm using Primark lashes, but these lashes are so beautiful, and I think I already have used them like 5 times, but they're still so beautiful. And I was really impressed because they were only like €5 or €6, but these are so good in quality. Like, I reuse my lashes a lot, but sometimes when you just pull off the glue of them, or you try to clean them, you really see that the lashes are not that beautiful anymore. But I mean, look at that. This is so beautiful. It's not even that you see that these lashes have been worn 5 times before. And really guys, just check out the Primark lashes. They're really amazing if you don't want to spend a lot of money on lashes because you just don't wear them a lot. These are really a lifesaver. And to apply them, I'm using the Anastasia tweezer. And they're on. Look how beautiful they look like. Like, you will never say that these are only €6 lashes. They're really beautiful. I'm really impressed, Primark, thank you. So now my eyes are done, I'm going to my skin and... Ja, zijn we nu klaar? Hopelijk. So now the eyes are done, I'm going to my skin, and I'm going to do it off camera because I've already filmed that and very serious. So I did my skin off camera and now I'm going back to my eyes. So to complete the eye look, I'm going to apply some orange soda right there. The second shade I'm using is burnt orange and I'm just applying that right here. As an inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter, and this is one of my favorite highlighters at this moment. I freaking love this highlighter. Like, you don't even have to use a lot of this and it's popping, you know, it's glowing and it's amazing. To apply this, I'm using the pencil brush from Sigma and I love how precise this is, and you just can like apply wherever you want it without having it too much on other places. And to complete everything, I'm going to put on some mascara and then we're done. To complete the look, I've applied some lipstick and I have made like an orange shade with the lip palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills and applied some lip gloss on top. I really love these orange shades on the lips, especially with the eye look. I wanted something very fruity, you know, something very summery, since it's been like, it's getting warmer and warmer. So I really felt like this really goes on with the eyes. And with that, this video comes to an end. I really hope that you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe on my channel. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I will put everything down below in the description box and I will see you in my next one. Bye!